Hi Taurus, let's see what the cards have for you for mid-August. All right, we're starting with the Magician. Wow, that's an awesome start. The Ace of Wands and the Moon. Interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. These are clarified by the Five of Cups, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords. All right, bottom of the deck. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune with the World. Wow, okay. Destiny is really playing a role at a deep level here. This feels like the very edges of a cycle shift with this world, part of your destiny. It's only the edges because it's underneath this Five of Pentacles card and that Queen of Wands there. So there's something at play at a deep level. This may have more of a profound effect on your life and your destiny than it might seem at the surface. So let's have a look at what this read is about, but just know that something deeper, something bigger might be going on in the background here. And this is an opportunity to shift through this and move into a new cycle. All right, let's start with this Five of Pentacles. Similar energy also came up with Aries. It seems to be in the air at the moment. There's a bit of a vibe of that poverty mindset coming back into play. We had it maybe a couple of months ago. With the Queen of Wands under here, this is telling me you're going to be fine with this. You've got way more power than this Five of Pentacles might be indicating. It's like the Five of Pentacles is trying to convince you that you don't have enough. Maybe you've got a bit of self-talk going on. I'm not good enough. I'm never going to have what I need to feel comfortable. That sense of being left out in the cold. This Queen of Wands is basically shaking its head at this. It's like, no way. You're the queen. You've got all of this power and this passion and this charisma, and you're so attractive to the world, to the people around you. This Five of Pentacles has nothing on that queen. However, because this is on top of that queen, this may be a bit of a trigger for you this month. There may be something at play here that's making you feel like you don't have enough. It's that sense of lack. But these often stem from old belief systems or from triggers around us, that just what's going on in the media and hearing the noise of how much money we need to have to be comfortable. I'm definitely not discounting that for some of you, you may literally be in a state of poverty and really struggling, because so many of us are. But what I'm feeling for you right now is, wow, I'm actually not getting the sense of financial poverty with this. It's the same energy of a traditional Five of Pentacles read, of a sense of lack, a sense of poverty, but it feels like this is a poverty related to life in general. I'm almost getting a sense of defeat. It's like you don't have the oomph to keep going with what you're doing. There's a lack of love, a lack of passion, a lack of energy. All I can say is that right now, if that's what you're feeling, especially through this mid-August period, coming over the top of this Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World card, and then you've got the Hierophant under there, these huge, powerful cards, Four of Cups, yeah, keep your heart open. And the sun's hidden under there as well. All of this is a really powerful energy. This is feeling, remember I said this is a cycle ending. In the background, this is bringing in something new, something that's part of your destiny. This feels like the reason you're going through this is to shake off the last dregs of these old feelings of lack. And this lack, as I said, it doesn't feel financial. For some of you, you may have financial issues going on right now, but this card right now for your read is not actually pointing at that. This is an internal feeling that I'm getting, that you're feeling like there's just no life left in your life. You want your life to have vibrancy and passion and fun. And I'm sensing that this time, with those big cards underneath, this time is your chance to shake off those dregs once and for all. And you have all of the energy you need to bring this in. Not only that, because that Wheel of Fortune is there, your destiny is behind you. The universe is behind you. It's bringing in this cycle for you. You don't actually need to do a lot to break out of this old habit. But the energy is going to be there, and it's going to be right at the surface because this is on top of those cards. So it might not feel like you have all the support that I'm seeing you do. I'm just getting the sense that you do have this and you're going to see this through. Now let's look at the rest of the read, because I talked a lot about that Five of Pentacles, but it was such an interesting card to land there. And with those big cards underneath, I can feel the importance of that lesson for you. Okay, Current situation, the Magician with the Five of Cups. I got the sense as soon as these came out that there's been some kind of loss, some kind of grief that's driven you into this position of the Magician, of you wanting to take control of your life. This has been the trigger for you picking up this wand and choosing to create a life that you want. You're alchemizing this grief into something new. You've done this. You know how to do this, so you can do it with this Five of Pentacles energy as well. Whatever this grief was, you may be more on top of it than you realize. This Five of Pentacles feels older, and it's actually, interestingly, less connected to your heart. This feels like a really deep heart-centered grief. This Five of Pentacles is really connecting it to old patterns. Like you grew up in a house where they're always saying you didn't have enough, or you couldn't get what you wanted because somebody else needed something more, and you always felt like you weren't enough, or you weren't good enough, or you didn't deserve it. Or maybe your life was just keep your head down and do your work, and that will be your life, and you've just grown bored and frustrated and miserable, and you've lost all that joy in your life. That's the kind of pattern feeling that I'm getting from that Five of Pentacles. Whatever this grief was, it feels very heart-centered, but it's put you in this incredible position of this Magician. And as I said, you're alchemizing this grief into something really powerful, and I'm getting a high sense of spirituality with those butterflies. It's about transformation, and the feathers are all about freedom, and it's about angelic support. It's like this grief is set you on a path of something. I got the word psychic, which is really interesting. You may be becoming more spiritual, more connected to your spirituality, to the other realms. It's creating a sense of possibility in you. And that can be the path ahead to bring in that passion that you feel like you're missing with that Five of Pentacles. But because it's hanging around, overseeing this whole read, there's going to be something coming in towards the end that you might need to look at. But let's look at these two cards first. Influencing energies are the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. This is such powerful, wonderful energy. Again, this is that sense of you in the driver's seat with this incredible universal support. This Ace of Wands is backing up not only that Queen of Wands, it's also backing up the Wheel of Fortune and the World. This is the universe passing you all of the energy that you need, all of the drive and passion that you need to drive yourself forward in whatever direction you want to take. Now, this is the key here, because the Chariot, especially in this card, has a white horse and a black horse. You could let these horses go in two different directions, and you could drop the reins of one and just go with the other. Or you could use this energy that the universe is providing you and really step into this Magician power, take hold of all of the reins and make those horses go in the same direction. This is your choice here. You can choose to follow this path of lightness and joy, or you can go down the dark path. And I always feel bad saying that, because I love horses. They don't need to be light and dark, good or bad. It's just a color, but this is the symbol of them. So the dark path it's not an evil path. It's just that path of confusion and lack of clarity and falling back into that old poverty mindset. This is in your hands. This is the influencing energies of this time. So this is entirely up to you. This is really profound and powerful, Taurus. I actually got something, as I said, very similar with Aries, where they were trying to break out of an old cycle, an old pattern. This is your opportunity to do exactly the same. The reason I'm saying that is because in your outcome, you have the Moon and the Knight of Swords. These are really interesting energies. This Moon is a lack of clarity. This can happen when you get caught in this Five of Pentacles energy. I'm not saying that you're going to be choosing that lower energy path, that sort of darker path of the confusion and lack of clarity. I mean, some of you may, and it's fine. It's all just part of the story. You'll move through this as you move through everything. But even if you don't, even if you haven't yet chosen a path and steered those horses in whatever direction you want to go, this lack of clarity can still come in because of this influencing Five of Pentacles energy. When we're trying to break out of old habits, we can break free really clearly one day and then fall back the next day into that poverty mindset or that grief. It's just going to kind of bounce up and down, up and down. With this Knight of Swords, this is just saying, keep going, face it head on, plow forward with this. I'm just feeling like you've got this. This is going to bring a sense of freedom when you do just power forward. If you don't feel like you have the energy, and I'm seeing that you do, you've definitely got the energy to move through this and the universal support. You've got everything you need to move through this. But if you ever feel like you're just depleted, that sense of just feeling drained, depleted, if you get to that state and you can't see clearly, the other thing you can do is just take time out to go within. This moon is pointing towards the hermit and the high priestess. You can take time to go within. If you can meditate, wonderful. If you can't meditate, this is asking you to tap into your intuition, because that is going to light your path through this confusion, through these dangers. Once you make your way through that, then you can power forward again. So manage your energy in whatever way works for you, but you have everything you need here, and you are so in the driver's seat. You are this magician. That is such a powerful card for you right now, Taurus. Don't let yourself be defeated by this Five of Pentacles. I don't feel like the universe is going to let you, but even if you don't feel like you get on top of this as the time goes on, if you feel like you're just falling back into it too many times and you can't keep your head above water with this situation, just know the universe is not going to abandon you. The wheel will keep turning. It will come back around and give you another opportunity. But this is the ending of a big cycle. So try to use this energy right now to choose lightness, to choose brightness, to heal your heart. Use your energy to drive yourself forward. With this Knight of Swords, when I say keep driving forward, I'm not saying to disregard your feelings, to block them, lock them away, because that's actually keeping you trapped in this. It's just at a sort of subconscious level. You're wanting to break out of this at that subconscious level. And this is asking you to, you got the Four of Cups here. Keep your heart open. Allow the universe to bring in this new love, to bring in whatever it is that it wants to shower you with. It's already bringing you this new energy. These hummingbirds, they just feel like they're bringing you sweetness is what I got. This sense of sweetness and of appreciating life more. The universe is here to support you right now. So if you can take this opportunity to break out of this sense of lack, this feeling of life isn't giving me what I want, or I don't have enough, or I'm never going to have enough, try to get out of your head with that. Connect more with your heart, that Four of Cups energy, and trust that the universe has your back. You're not deluding yourself if you allow yourself to enjoy things and to stop thinking about loss and lack and poverty. Because that feels, like I said, this doesn't feel like it's going to the heart. This feels like a mental pattern that needs to be broken. So again, I'm not asking you to disregard your feelings. Honor your feelings, whatever they are, keeping your heart open, but keep driving forward with this breaking out of old mental patterns of lack and poverty. Okay, I've said enough. Let me pull some advice cards, even though I've just given you a load of advice, and see what the cards want to say. Wow. Okay, we had 3 cards flip out. You've got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck at the moment, which is all about victory. So you are going to be so fine, Taurus. I have no concern about you at all. You got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm so happy that came out twice. This wheel has been really prominent in all my reads over the last 2 months, and she's still at play. This wheel is turning. This is about, again, it's about divine timing, and it's also telling me that you don't need to be worried if you can't get on top of this. You will have an opportunity again later, but if you can, use this opportunity now, because you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands right alongside this. They're facing each other. They're using each other's energy. She's got this high spiritual clarity and wisdom, freedom of thought. This is what you want. You want to break your thoughts free from these pentacles. This is all clarifying for me that this is not a heart issue. This is not a soul deep issue. This is just thought patterning that you're stuck in right now. And it's separate, as I said, it is separate to any material poverty that you're experiencing right now. This is an internal sense of lack. A sense of the world not being on your side. All of these cards are telling me the universe has your back here. You have this opportunity to break free from those old lower level thought patterns, to get clarity and high spiritual insights as well. She's very clear thinking. She's got very high vision on this. And this King of Wands, again, so much energy. You have this vitality and this power at your disposal. This Five of Pentacles is very deceptive. It's making you believe you don't have power. It's making you feel powerless in this situation. look at all of the powerful cards you have. You've got the Magician, you've got the Chariot, you've got the Knight of Swords, you've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Plus, you've got this universal support with the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands. Oh, and you've got the Queen of Wands with the power as well. Universal support with that Wheel of Fortune, with the World card. You have everything you need, and you are so much bigger than this Five of Pentacles energy. Use this energy, use this clarity of vision. Use your power right now to bring in this destiny while this wheel is turning. This is your opportunity to break out of this. I'm so happy for you, Taurus. This feels really positive. And like I said, that Six of Wands is telling me you are going to do this. The potential for victory in this situation is extremely high with that Six of Wands energy there. Very cool. I just feel like it's an opportunity for you to create a more happy, joyful, successful life for yourself. That's what that Magician is all about, creating the life that you want. All right, the Three of Cups. These are your final messages. Wow, that's more fate at play there. That's the three fates weaving your destiny for you at a very human level. This is another heart card, another connection with your heart. This is asking you to be social, to connect with the people you love and who love you, and reawaken that joy that you probably lost way back with that Five of Cups energy. Bring joy back into your life by being a little bit more social, getting out in the world a bit more. If you're not the most social person, try and do something that brings you joy. It is generally about other people, this card. So even if you're not really social, this is sort of hinting at doing something in the world that does involve other people. It doesn't mean you have to be social with them, but it does tend to involve other people. So maybe you love riding your bike, join a cycling group and just get out and ride your bike. I mean, there may be some elements of socializing in that scenario, but it's less of a focus. Just get out there and try to wake your heart up a little bit. Oh my goodness, the Two of Cups flipped out. That is so cool. That flipped into my lap and I hadn't seen it until I just turned it over then. Another beautiful, beautiful Cups card. And this is the card of soulmates and twin flames. And if you're not interested in having a partner, I mean, there's so much love around you anyway. This is you really awakening your heart again. This is amazing. After having no Cups cards apart from the card of grief and loss, these two, the Three and the Two of Cups, are just such a lift. It's really, really suggesting that your heart is going to be healed from this situation and you're going to start finding love and joy. Wow, and the Knight of Cups flipped over in the deck. Another Cups card, and this is an offer coming in. I mean, I said this is the card of soulmates and twin flames. Now we get Mr. Romance. He's our knight in shining armor, our Prince Charming. He wears his heart on his sleeve. I do get the sense that I need to tell you that whatever this is that's coming in, if it's an offer of a relationship or just someone making an offer that sparks the passion in your heart again, the Knight of Cups can be quite fickle. So if you go into this and then you realize that it's actually not right for you, don't be discouraged and don't close your heart off, because this is just the opportunity to open your heart back up to possibilities again. That's all this Knight of Cups wants you to do. Be open to the possibilities. And that's not to say that whatever this offer is isn't going to be amazing and life-changing and last forever. It's just that if it doesn't, I don't want you to be so disappointed that you retreat again and fall back into your old Five of Pentacles energy. But I feel like by this stage, I don't tend to look at these final three cards as the next step. These are kind of the final messages. But this is feeling like your next step. This is feeling like where you will end up if you move through that energy, that Queen of Swords, King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune energy, and shift yourself right out of that Five of Pentacles. These are just offers left, right, and center to reconnect with your heart. They're going to move you forward and open you up to possibilities. You got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Fool, wow, and the Emperor. Talk about powerhouse. Holy cow. Start of a new adventure. This Four of Swords, interestingly, I'm just getting the sense it's allowing you to just rest in your heart and allow things to move at their own pace. It's like once you've used all of this energy that's at your disposal to break out of that Five of Pentacles, it's like you can just take a step back and allow life to play out as it wants to play out with that Four of Swords energy. It's just going to move you forward with the flow. It's very much a sort of going with the flow energy that I'm feeling with that Four of Swords today, for you at least. This is a really nice sense of trusting in the universe. You get to take a back seat and just allow the universe to lay out this beautiful carpet of love and joy. Oh, this is so beautiful, Taurus. I hope you have an amazing time through the mid-August period, and we'll see what comes in next. Best of luck.